Oh, your shades.
Wait. Are we going?
Yeah.
Ian's going.
You mind pitching this?
No, don't.
You can't.
It's cheating, man.
We came here to win, I think. The three of us are pretty strong and we all have really good chances. Like, it's a long day and anything can happen, so just having 3 shots at it, it's really a good opportunity.
I mean, the field is so stacked in the women's side and the men's side, but I definitely wouldn't underestimate anyone out here just because there are so many strong women. So I'm just gonna make sure I just keep full focus the whole time, just kind of keep an eye on everyone for both the men and women, and if I do see somebody, like another woman, make a move, definitely just try and take note. But I'm definitely not underestimating anyone. I know there's a lot of big names here, so
You guys are big names.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if anyone can really be ready, but as ready and excited as I can be at this point. The work is done, and so now you just got to shut it down and then hope for the best tomorrow.
So you're kind of the pick for the fan favorite?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
maybe dark horse.
And what's your strategy for tomorrow against a stacked field?
It's so stacked. First of all, just take it all in. This is my first gravel race, so starting with kind of the biggest possible. I think for me, try not to blow yourself up early. That's a big thing that people have told me. It's going to be exciting. There's going to be adrenaline. There's going to be crashing, flats, things like that. Just try to, hold wheels and be smart at the beginning. And then in the back half of the race, it's survival, competitive eating, as well as hiding and trying to find groups and be strategic as well.
So I change all day long. So when I'm on the tarmac, I close it. When I'm on the gravel, I open it. Before I'm done, on the climb, I close it again. So I run it all day. I tune it. Terra wheels, which is sturdy wheels for gravel. I like to have the bike sturdy. We rode the bike a few days ago, another bike, and they broke everything. So I like to be better safe than sorry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I think I have to go.
Bring them on down.
What time is it right now?
I think it says 4.
And what time did you wake up this morning?
Alan was knocking around at 2:30.
What do you got here?
So we've already got roast cakes done. This is just some breakfast runnings for the riders. There are a few riders sleeping here. Oatmeal, rice, eggs for breakfast. And then all of that.
And then Alan, what's in these rice cakes today?
So we got sweet and savory. The sweet one is basically lemon lime drink mix with blueberry, coconut oil, some salt and cinnamon. Super simple. Oh, and crushed strawberries.
Fired up to race. Should be fun. First timer, so.
Have you ridden the course beforehand?
No, I haven't really ridden any of the course, but yeah.
But the NorCal skills are enough to tackle anything.
I'm hoping so. I was like, where are the major, where are the big climbs? And everyone's like,
there's none.
There's none. It just. So yeah, I tried to study the course. I was like, it doesn't seem like there's too much to study.
I'm just gonna try to hold on to the fast guy's wheels until I can't anymore.
So it's not necessarily racing, it's more selection?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time gravel races are just a battle of who can, stand it the longest, a battle of attrition, so I'm just gonna try to stay up there and see what happens.
And what would backwards Hat Dylan say?
Oh, he would attack mile 1. That's what he's doing. He's somewhere out here. His plan is to attack mile 1, and he's going to hold it for 200 miles.
I feel cold, actually. Arizona's warmer than this.
It's humid out
It's going to get hot, though,
yeah,
I know.
It's going to be a warm one for sure. Any specific game plan you're going with?
Just hang on, man. This is a long day, and things can go wrong, things can go right, and hopefully I'm on the right side of that.
Exactly.
There's a lot going on. So we're gonna have to get the team on to a bike change.
Wow, this is so much more nervous than 2 years ago already.
You don't have immediate pass. Yeah. Tear it up.
Thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Big tall Wayne got a pump.
Yeah, buddy. What's that? Heel. Yeah, see ya. Hey, don't give this guy any help.
You let this young lady out just a second? Oh, yeah.
Glasses are perfect. Excuse me. Good luck. Good crush.
Yeah, thanks, you too, man. Have fun out there. Barn.
I want to introduce our race director for 2021, new to the team, ready to get us going for now and in the future, Mr. Ben Sachs, to get us early morning.
At least I'm not late this year.
Hey, quick, just who you are, what you're doing, because I'm taking over at Camelback.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Allie Tetrick, about to ride 206 miles here in Emporia, Kansas.
Beautiful women of Unbound Gravel, welcome to Emporia, Kansas. Can I get a hand for
Every one of you are notable. We do want to recognize special riders this year.
You're the real thing.
In no particular order, going through a giant list of riders.
Morning,
Please
Jess.
welcome this year, help us lead out the pack.
What's up, Ted?
Virginia, Edward Abrams, champion of the 200 race.
Hour and a half, all live.
Right now on the ladies front from Los Angeles, California, Isabel King.
So you guys both in the bright green, man.
We're in New Jersey. Yet to be debuted.
Good luck.
What up, Cole?
Yeah, Kathy.
Time, we just ruined from Salt Lake City, Utah, Ryan Standish.
Okay, you guys can go on out. Thank you.
Out of Durango, Colorado, Payson McElveen. From Lakeshore, New Hampshire, Thomas Decker. From Odorf, New Hampshire, Lawrence Tinsdam. From Boulder, Colorado, Greg Daniel. From Boise, Idaho, every 200-mile rider roll out in front every single morning. And then once you all roll out, they're going to take off from the back of the pack. So can you make a donation for every rider that they can pass in the next
What's up,
200
Corey?
miles of gravel?
Good to see you.
Too much out here to enjoy it.
Hell yeah. Go get it.
Yeah. Either way, win-win today. 200 miles with a gravel ride. It's gonna be super fun.
Gravel fans, are you ready for gravel? 3, 2, 1, roll out! Stay behind the vehicle, riders. Slow up, it's a slow ride.
Come on, Dylan. Yeah, come on, Whitney. You're fourth.
Let's go, Whitney. About 3 minutes back.
These are the lead women.
Here's Eddie.
I believe that might be Flavia Oliveira. The Cinch Cycling women. The Cinch Cycling women right here are the 2 women leaders getting serviced by their team mechanics. These are riders that nobody was talking about prior to the start of the race, and they are taking Unbound Gravel by storm.
They're just phenomenal athletes. You know, with the cinch program, we've always been really focused on equality and focusing on the you know, giving everyone the opportunity to really perform at the highest level. And one of the things is having the women race and train with the men. So we've been doing that from day one, and events like these really give us an opportunity to showcase.
Go Amity Rockwell at 9.
I'll put this down to the tire.
Yeah, that was a lot of flat tires.
What bottles do you want in here?
The big bottles in the middle, and then the small one in the bottom, and then 2 bottles in the standing tank.
Did you flat out there?
4 times.
4 times?
4 times. 2 times on the same one, too.
So you plugged it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it took many plugs though.
What do you want, like 30?
36.
Pick up the back. Pick up the back. Quick.
Okay. Where's my plastic bag? Is it in here?
Plastic bag. Well, all your food's right here.
Oh.
Yeah, all your food's right there. Glasses.
CO2s.
CO2s right
1
here.
through 3. Spare tube.
Spare tube.
It's gonna be a long freaking day.
It's okay, you can get back.
I can't believe how many guys already blew up.
Yeah. I need another CO2.
Come on, Isabel.
Let's go! Izzy, come on now. Way to go, fellas.
Petey.
All right,
Yeah.
Pete.
All day, Pete.
Woo!
All day. Come on, kid.
Come on, Ted. Go, Lawrence.
Colin! Nicely done.
Come on, guys.
Robin, go get it. Go get it.
Come on, Robin, you're right there.
Oh, come on, Eric. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Marcotte. Get it.
You got this.
Come on, Eric.
Doing great. 5:30 off the lead.
Good job, James.
All the way now.
All right, Adam, you're doing great.
Yeah.
All right, Travis, you're doing awesome.
Oh God, this is hard.
Nice, you got music going.
Yes.
Go, Boise!
How'd it go?
Attaboy.
15th on the road.
All right, Dylan, you're doing great.
I'm done. Thinking about being done.
Go, Pete.
Good stuff, Pete.
Yeah, get that scratch.
Shit is happening.
This is real life right here, people.
Yeah, please over here. Thank
I do. I used them very badly. It was very windy.
Go, Pete.
How many of them? 5?
Yeah. Oh.
I go, Pete.
Melting.
Oh, your shades.
Wait. Are we going? Yeah.
You going?
You mind pitching this?
No, don't.
You can't.
It's cheating, man.
Look, but don't touch.
They're still on it.
Hey, Robin.
Wow. What a day.
What a day.
Oh, these are ingenious. Oh. Oh man.
I'll let you use my footage.
Oh.
How's that feel?
Love it.
So easy down there.
Never again.
Dude, solid though.
Dude, I double flatted like 40 miles in.
Oh fuck.
Did someone say something about a pump?
Yes.
Are we allowed to use that?
Yes.
Okay.
We cannot give anything to you. You have to get it.
Like, within 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. A little low on air back here.
Oh yeah, Alan. I love him, but
Robin just gobbled up one of the most prestigious KOMs on the planet.
Oh. I was like, who's talking?
you guys have a Coke?
What's up, Adam? We can't give you anything. You can take whatever.
Yeah, let's you guys make up 16.
How you doing, dude?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's pumps if you need it.
Yeah, thanks.
Pump that tire up.
Holy.
I don't know how water gets to a certain. I'm gonna need a seal case. Perfect. I plugged it. Boys, I'm gonna go up there and pee.
No, I got a few left.
Alright. I will wait. Yeah, Eddie's gonna go pee. Mike to John. No sunscreen, chain lube. Yep.
Chain lube.
Give me 4 bottles. Course exit to the right on the left. Easy. Course exit on the road to the left. Guys, sorry. Red Bull, you open it. Mike's getting some electrolytes.
Right here in my hand.
What you need help with?
Okay. Please take it easy, man. Yep. Take it easy. It's been working great.
Wiggle, just wiggle and wiggle the. No, touch the plastic. Wiggle the plastic.
You got it.
Course exits on the left. Course exits on the left.
There goes one, Colin.
Course exits on the road on the left.
Ted and 10 down.
Focus.
How many was that?
Put bottles in. Someone put bottles in. Bottles in.
Here.
Here comes Stetina.
Course exits on the road to the left. Course exits on the road to the left.
There went Stetina. Go left. Go left.
Go get him, Colin.
Right on the left. Right on the left.
And dirty and just getting it on. They're turning into what is now a crosswind. Ian Boswell leading a 200-mile race here at Unbound. Guys, you got 15 miles left. Dig in.
15 miles to go. You got this.
Come on, Ted. Come on, Ted.
You got it, Ted. Ian Boswell.
Stetina's right behind. He's right behind. Turn around, Steve.
Come on, Pete.
Chasing them
Get
up
it up.
the hill.
Come on, Pete. You got this, buddy.
You can close that gap easily.
They're right there. You got this. 15 miles.
Everything on the road, Pete. Everything on the road. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Perfect.
Ian Boswell and Uncle Ted. The camera tells us to tell. Congratulations to our 2021 Unbound Gravel King, Ian Boswell.
Catch your breath enough to tell us how it went down. Hey, good job, team. About 40K to go. I'll say that. That's it. I got to cook. I opened it up. We're not almost done.
Coming across the finish line from San Antonio, Texas, Anna Hers.
We were working well together. Serious? You look salty. I'm a bit salty, yeah. I'm very
I can't do shit.
How did this race compare to 2019? And I will let you clean yourself off.
Yeah, Little Egypt was, that's where the race happened for sure. Yeah. Those, the 5 guys that went off the front, like, I mean, I was right there, but there was no way I was going to be able to throttle it like that at that point in the race. So.
How are you feeling fitness-wise against Tendam, Boswell, Stetina, and...
I mean, mostly fine. You could tell those guys were really strong. Like, it's really obvious. Like, Stetina, you could tell, was just itching to do stuff all day. Boswell was the last guy to come by me on Little Egypt, and I, like, guy was like, he called my name, so I was like, yeah, man, just, I'll get out of your way. Like, go ahead. But, yeah, it was me and Mark Hutt for a bit after that. Just, like, holding the gap steady back there, around 5 minutes behind them. And yeah, I mean, I knew that I had to be there with those 5 guys, but there was no way I could do that after what we did for the first 4 hours of that race. Like, yeah, it was astonishing how fast we were going. Yeah, so I had one flat. Well, actually, I had a couple things. We had a little bit of an oopsie in the first checkpoint, and I dropped the bike and I broke my shifter, my left shifter. So I couldn't be in the hoods at all for the whole rest of the race for 140 miles. But I could still shift and kind of brake. But I had to chase back on for about 15 minutes after that to get back to the group after the first aid station. And then later on, probably like 180 Ks in, I had my one and only flat, but it took me a bit longer than normal because I had plugged it, kept going, and then the plug failed, and then I had another plug in, and my CO2 inflator had exploded on me, so I was like pumping it, using the hand pump, and like, yeah, so it was a bit of a delay, but honestly, like, I'm super stoked. Like, I had a great group of guys with me at the end, all working really well together, just trying to get to the end, so it was awesome.
I was by myself for 45 minutes and just went full gas trying to catch the lead group, you know, which was a fool's errand. You know, it's just nearly impossible to catch a group moving that fast, but I did end up hooking up with a guy from Movistar, Matteo, and then I hooked up with Alexei Vermeulen. So I had 2 really fast guys, former World Tour horses, and I was like, damn, we are moving. And but after about an hour of that, you know, we got within 3 minutes, but I just exploded.
Was it cramping or just bonking?
You can't ride that hard in a race like this. You cannot ride threshold for an hour and expect to actually continue. It's just a fact of glycogen, you know, you just spend it and it's done. And despite my efforts to fuel, I had like a fueling gap. So about half an hour I just chilled a little bit. And then Eddie Anderson and a group of other people that flatted, really strong riders.
We were together at that water stop.
Yeah, included Carpenter and several others. And we had a big group, and then you know, they rolled past me and I was like, I'm gonna get back in this and just keep on racing. Started to feel better. And then the longer it got, the easier it got for me. You know, I've been doing all these 10-hour rides for the Impossible route. And yeah, it was good, like 6 to 7 to 8. But then the heat, you know, a little lack of electrolytes, and you know, I feel really lucky to pull top 10. Really lucky. I thought the best I could do today was 20th, even without a flat.
The first 100 miles, I was just dealing with flat tires. Like it would go flat, I'd plug it, and then I'd fill it up, and I thought it'd be good, and then it'd go flat again, and then I was bumming CO2s off people. So I kind of dealt with that for the first 100 miles, and then second 100 miles, I thought I'd be good. Like, the tire sealed, and I was like, okay, I'm good to go. And I got to that second aid station, and I think I rolled out of there, and a mile later I got another flat, and I just turned around and went back.
Okay.
And got a spare wheel, and then kept going. But I mean, I felt pretty good despite that.
Okay. Does backwards hat Dylan approve?
Backwards hat Dylan, I think he ran road tires because he thought it'd be faster. So who knows where he is, right?
Exactly. Remember, this morning you said he'd go from the gun.
Yeah.
Have a chicken too.
Thank you so much.
They're so far back. We'll see him tonight at some point.
You're just like on the verge of physically and mentally being broken the whole time, and you have to figure out how to like keep going. So that was hard.
Do you know where you were relative to everybody else?
I mean, yeah, I knew I was like top 15 for a while, and then like, dude, we had to stop for water. It was so hot, so we kept stopping for water. And guys like, we're just like not stopping for the water aid station, just like fill up and go. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna drink some water and enjoy it and thank the people. So like eventually we kind of lost track. We knew we were like still in the top 20 for a while, and then it kind of went down, maybe top 30. But I didn't really like know too much. I was just trying to complete the damn thing. I just wanted to, that was my goal, was to finish it and not have any major mechanicals, which I didn't. So
No flats?
I had like 3-4 flats, but we could plug it, so it wasn't anything I had to change. So a couple times we had to stop off the bike.
So sort of compare this to crits, compare it to road racing. Apples and oranges, or is the pain the same?
Oh, dude, it's apples and oranges, man. I think just the distance, the pure distance of it separates it apart from any type of road race. You know, I know Keel said like Kansas kind of like, or Unbound's kind of like all 3 Grand Tours in one. And I think what he meant by that is like you physically and emotionally feel the same way that you do in those races because you're just so drained. Like, you have to be paying attention the entire time. It's not like you can just like put your head down and coast through this stuff. You're gonna go into a pothole and crash. And you have to be like physically capable of doing it too, because there's no one out there to save you.
Can I get you anything?
From Fairfield, Connecticut, 200-mile finisher,
That was way harder than I expected. Yeah, I went through like all kinds of dark places. That was wild.
Were there long periods of time when you were by yourself?
The entire last 50 miles was a solo time trial, which is super fun.
But thankfully there was a lot of headwind.
Yeah, super. I got like a lot of good time like this. Like I was like doing like this. Yes. Next year, aero bars.
I'm pretty bummed. Like I was top 20 at like 100 miles.
We saw you at mile 28. You were right there.
I was doing really well, and then same thing as last year. My stomach just knotted up. It was really frustrating.
So was it your nutrition or?
I guess the heat. I don't know. Like I did nothing like I did last year, but I had basically the same exact thing.
Right.
But at the second rest stop, I drank water and kind of like cut my stomach down. I don't know. I got better. That last leg was good.
You got like your second wind?
Yeah, I was TTing and feeling good.
Were you by yourself most of the time, or were you with like a group?
After that second rest stop, I was just kind of joining a few people.
Yeah.
But then I'd pull away and, you know, man, everything was going really well until it didn't.
Until it didn't. All right, man. Well, congrats on finishing and having another one under your belt.
I mean, in 2019, I took 3 naps. So I've cut that down drastically.
Okay.
3 mid-race naps?
Yeah.
On the bike or off? Did we manage to get off the bike? Or?
I just laid in some grass and had a nice time.
Some days you have good luck and some days you have bad luck, and today was a bad luck day for me. I flatted 3 times. But I finished, I stuck it out, and I'm stoked about that. I'm glad I made it to the finish line. I thought after my 3rd flat that maybe wasn't gonna happen. So I adjusted my expectations and just got to ride with Jess for a while. And
so you had kind of a group with you?
Yeah, the last like 80-ish miles I had a group, and that made a huge difference. There was a while I was riding solo just into a headwind, and it's not super fun. But yeah.
It is the morning after Unbound Gravel. I finally got some sleep. It was probably the best sleep I've had. I have some thoughts about the race, the experience, the environment. Unbound did not disappoint this year. I think it not only exceeded the last event in 2019, but it is massive on every scale. The field was deeper than it ever was. The level of talent is the highest it's ever been. The terrain is just as brutal. The heat, the wind, the dust, it was all a factor. Emporia delivers and delivers well. I put myself out there on course to try and get the best content from my perspective that I could bring. So I really hope you enjoyed and got something out of what I documented. And if you did, I would really, really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed and really followed the channel, because you doing that allows me to go to more events like this. Kansas is something that you have to experience hopefully in person one day, and also it's something that when you get here it clicks, you get it, you understand why Emporia can come out and pull out all the stops and support not just the winners but everybody, people on the course that are riding in the dark or walking because of a mechanical. It's stuff like that. It's all the people with regular jobs, not just pro cyclists, that are out there training, riding hard and competing. So until next time, stay Veloworthy, and I really hope you enjoyed this content. Thank you.